So here's the jump into the work on the 144 scale Sweet Zero Fighter Mitsubishi A6M2b. The kit, well, it says 15 euro here, but I didn't pay that. I'm quite certain about that. I know these do not come cheap usually, but these are among the nicest you get. The box art is pretty neat. There is no other information on the plane given on the box, but there's a few box arts of other products given, and so let's see what's in the box. It's building instructions, two-page, 4 steps. Pretty easy to understand. Well, quite obviously, on a 144 scale model kit, there are not a gazillion parts. There is a pretty nice colored painting and decaling instruction, and this should be quite helpful. Inside of the box, oh, by the way, everything on this instruction is given in Japanese, I guess. But with the painting instructions, you get information about individual planes, and these are, come on, focus in. No, it's not focusing. Why is it not focusing? Probably because of the zoom. Anyway, these are given in English. The back inside of the box is sealed, so you have to cut it open. And inside you'll find 2 very nicely detailed model kits of A6M2Bs. Both sets are identical concerning the kit's parts. You can see very nicely engraved detail on all the parts. All the parts are still on the sprue. Nothing is broken away. There's no flash. There are no sinkholes worth mentioning. And there are no injection imperfections at all. All right, so these are quite nice. This should be easy to build anyway. There's a 1 fret containing 2 canopies. These are quite clear. Will this focus in? Christ's sake. Oh, it won't. Well, it's not playing along nicely with me, but these do look nice. In a separate sealed bag is a decal sheet. Decal? I don't know. There are actually 2 decal sheets inside. There's one smaller one and a bigger one. The printing is beautiful. Well, you could have probably guessed these are printed by Cartograph in Italy. They are probably the market leader for decals. Today, there's always, it's pretty much a guarantee if there's a Cartograph decal sheet inside, it's top-notch quality. All right, you can see plenty of decals here, and given the instruction sheet, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different planes shown. All right, decals for 10 different planes. So, an abundance of choice. Not a very colorful selection, I give you that. Here's a more of painting on the back side of the box. But a very nice selections. Anyway, now I'm putting these back where they belong for now, because this won't be needed for a while. And I'm debating if I should build both planes at the same time, or if I just keep one, build one now, build one later. I'll probably just build one. All right. Top important tool of modeling for me is the coffee. There's always a pot of hot coffee within reach. Okay, this is all very nice. Okay. There's something I do every time I start building a model. I take window cleaning agent and wash my hands. That is what I always do before I start working. And this gets the grease off the hands very nicely, dirt goes away, everything keeps you from having to clean up. Body fat from the kids' parts. I'm just wiping this down just a little bit. That is, of course, no super clean way to do it, but usually that works for me. While I am striving for perfection in building ship kits, other sections of model buildings, such as planes, are just something I do for fun, and I can live with imperfections here. I'm just seeing that there's no color reference given for the Japanese plane here. There's a Pantone color, P5783U, light greenish gray. There's probably a manufacturer for that kind of paint that would be quite helpful. Now I wonder really what the plane would be looking inside, and as I see, there is no cockpit parts given for the interior of the plane. So this is even going quicker than I thought. There's probably a little bit of a disappointment now, because you would have expected a seat or something like that, but not here, not in this case, no siree. Okay, but what the heck. All right, the usual tools: sharp side cutters, scalpel blade, scissors, something pointy. Alpha knife, my preferred type of blade. Micro drill, should always be in reach for smoothing over. There's the fiberglass abrasive brush, and well, there's, of course, you need some pliers. My preferred specimen of glue is the Revell contactor, the one with a point application. I usually take off the lid and I just put a length of wire inside the tube that keeps it free from clogging, and this is much better and easier to handle than the lid that is usually on this needle applicator. Okay, of course you need abrasives of all sorts to smooth over imperfections and remove mold lines and stuff like that. But anyway, just gonna get started with this one. Alright, I'll be building, and I'll be talking to you in a bit. Bye. Hi guys. The build of the sweet A6M2b Zero Fighter is already finished. I made a video of the building process, but due to the size of the parts and the distance of the camera to the workbench, there was nothing spectacular to see really. As well, the kit's parts fit so well together, there's hardly any work applied. I mean, this is just like glue stick and that's it. I mean, there's no big seam filling or anything. So this turned out to be a really unspectacular, uneventful build. So what I'll be showing you is a sequence of pictures I have taken during the process, because they document much better what had been going on. So this is what's been happening. The kit's parts flew together basically. Within an hour of starting, the main assembly was already finished and all the bigger parts in place. With the main assembly finished, I applied an overall black coat of Vallejo paint. This was followed by application of random spots of steel color. As you can see, the canopy frame has been painted black as well. I did that using a needle. The whole assembly then was finished with a good coat of future floor wax. I masked off the engine cowling, and then I applied an overall layer of basic paint, followed by another layer of future floor wax. The canopy was indeed not masked off, but I applied the gray paint all over and just carefully scratched away the paint from the window panels, and had a quite satisfactory result doing this, because I was just going blind trying to mask off that canopy. With the application of the second layer of future floor wax, minor scratches on the window panes did disappear. The cartograph decals went right down on that second coat of future, and they went down snugly. I had to use a little bit of setter on the wings in some places, but generally the decals went on quite nicely. To emphasize panel lines and other signs of wear and tear around the plane, I took a needle and scratched off the gray paint and the future until I could see the base of black paint shining through, and that was a very efficient method to do some weathering for that plane in this scale.
After adding the propeller and a flat coat finish, the project was already done. The little display I built here didn't take me longer than about 5 minutes to build, and the whole project was not more than 2 or 2.5 hours in total. The most time went into letting layers of paint and future dry, and so within 2.5 days all the project was finished. It's a really nice kit, and I can recommend it to everyone having an interest in building smaller scale planes. If you have to pay the shelf price for the sweet kit, you might be surprised how expensive it is, but don't forget there are 2 kits in the box, and they are immensely fun to build. So I hope you enjoyed the project. See you next time around. Bye.